Aloha, my loves. Helena Das here, and I wanted to share with you today and actually reveal to you a topic that is very near and dear to my heart on so many levels. But before I do, in case you don't know me, I want to take a moment and just let you know that after almost 2 decades as a holistic veterinarian specializing in equine wellness and performance and working on hundreds of horses with their guardians, as well as many amazing small animal companions too, something that I ended up learning, which turned everything upside down on its head after losing my first horse and my mother during my dark night of the soul back in 2007, was that the horses and the animal kingdom were actually the ones doing the healing. And so because of that and my personal healing journey, seeking to overcome not only extreme grief, anxiety, depression, and a plethora of health conditions, including what was at one point diagnosed as chronic Lyme's disease, I have learned so much and been blessed with my own personal horse guides who have been really in so many deep ways assisting me, guiding me, helping me heal, helping me reflect, integrate, and ultimately embody more fully who I came here to be. And so, on that note, what I am wanting to share with you today are the top 3 magical gifts, if you will, aka sacred sexy secrets from horse that can really empower you to more fully embody who you are and who you came to be, as well as activate and awaken the sacred feminine superpowers within, regardless of your gender. So the first secret that I want to reveal to you is something that I like to call expanded awareness. Horses are always in tune with their environment. As prey animals, they are hardwired for survival, right? And they need to be constantly observing and orienting themselves in their environment. God also gave them peripheral vision, so they can do that very, very well. But we can lean into that wisdom ourselves and really begin to get curious and start to observe from a neutral, compassionate place without judgment what is going on in our world as well, both internally and externally. And so that is the first secret or magical gift that I want to share with you. The second one has to do with what I call emotional agility. And you know, many animals, especially the horse, are masters at just being and living in the present moment. If something happens that they perceive as a traumatic, maybe life-threatening experience, for example, they will, once it has passed, literally shake it off, maybe roll, but they'll go back to grazing and be in that present moment, not ruminating and perseverating on what has happened in the past, even 5 minutes ago. They are able to regulate their nervous system in ways that are so powerful and magical, again, that we can learn from. And I, actually just shared one of them, which is shaking it off with intention and consciousness. And that's something that can be super powerful, yet very simple. So that was a bonus power tip there. The third and final secret that I want to share with you today has to do with what I call embodiment alchemy. So, the alignment, the magical alignment and alchemy that happens when we begin to be fully present and take up residence in our entire sacred temple and body, vessel, the physical body vessel, which so many of us both in our busy world disconnect from often, spending a lot of time in our minds. And if you're like me and so many of the beautiful, creative, sensitive souls in my community, there's likely a history of some sort of past trauma or wounding that, might not be resolved or healed yet, or integrated in a way that is allowing your nervous system to, be at ease and feel safe. And therefore, without realizing it, you may also be, not feeling safe hanging out in your body, if that makes sense. And that's a big part of the work that I've brought forward in my Venus codes, Chiron-Codes, Empress work, and ultimately what I like to call the medicine of the horse. And it's all evolving, of course. So anyway, quick recap. We have emotional agility. That was actually number 2. Number 1 was expanded awareness. And number 3 is embodiment, alchemy. So these 3 sacred tools and gifts are something that I use daily in my own personal, spiritual, practice, as well as when I work with my clients. And the clients that I've worked with all over the world have experienced amazing results from, healing physical issues, from extreme rare genetic illness to digestive constipation, ulcerative colitis, and more. In addition, the part that really gets me excited, in addition to, physically experiencing improved health and vitality, is the empowerment piece. Witnessing these amazing women, go from, jobless to standing on their own feet again in their worthiness, in their relationships, in their money. Also, alleviating and eliminating anxiety and depression, and allowing the energies to flow so that clients and cash and confidence is coming in, and so much more. So if any of this speaks to you, I do want to invite you to reach out to me and have what I'd like to call an Espavo exploration session. Espavo means thank you for taking your power back. And at the end of the day, you could say that that is my, mission in a nutshell, is to empower you, if you're resonating with anything I'm sharing, to reclaim your personal power, passion, and purpose with a little help from myself and the medicine of the horse. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please feel free to reach out and share anything, any feedback, and or how it lands. And as well, if you are interested in exploring, taking things deeper, I would love to connect. Until next time, my unbridled love and blessings. Namaste.